Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to American Falls. It is bright and early on this, well, what it's turned out to be a beautiful October morning, and tell you what, I went to pick up this mower, and they kind of gave me a little hint on this side path. But we had such a nasty storm blow through it last night that I mean, I tell you what, I had got up and had to deal with some storming events. Nothing too severe at the house, well, mobile home trailer, if you will. But coming through there, I almost got this thing stuck. I just didn't let up on the gas, and I just kept plowing through. So surprisingly enough, I made it through. Unfortunately, my pickup did not get lucky, and I think I have a harvester stuck in the mud somewhere. And it's obviously a leased harvester. So I found this dirt cheap, no pun intended with the way it looks. Found this dirt cheap at the store, and they apparently just got it working again. Apparently it was a trade-in. It wasn't working right. Apparently they had to change out some hoses or something like that. I'm not sure. Either way, they allowed me to hook up to it and turn it on, and it worked just fine. So yeah, I mean, that rain definitely caused everywhere to become like a mud pit. So yeah, we got some work to do ahead of us. So one thing I do want to let you guys know is, because of the fact that Lancey Boy has submitted a update to this map, at least to my knowledge, if I read his Facebook post correctly, I think like a week or two ago, I think it got submitted to Giants for testing. And I believe that same post also said that it's going to require a new save game. So that's why we haven't really done much in terms of that aspect. Right now we're sitting about $4,600 in the bank. I also have 2 fields that are going to bank us some nice money. You can see all the equipment that we're starting to acquire. So first, yesterday it started, I know I'm kind of jumping around here. It started off with the sugarcane. That's right. Ooh, wrong button. I want that one. Did not mean to clean it. Let's run. Gotta go to that corner over yonder, and then that corner over that way. You know what? I think we're gonna go find out what's going on with the one harvester, and then figure out what we're gonna do about our truck. At least that way I can get that harvester back to the shop and close out that lease. So give me a minute, I will meet up with you guys there, and I will continue what I was going to talk about. Alright, we got down here to the field. This was a potato field, I believe, that we harvested. As the train outside is flying past. And I had a text late last night that said something about the harvester was getting buried in the mud, so they just stopped trying to move it. Yeah. Ooh, it is buried. Joker paint scheme is kind of what I was going for here, by the way. This is the Colossus. As you can see, Colossus, beet potato harvester thing. This thing is amazing. I love it. With the capacity it can have. Yeah. I think it's like 1,000,000 liters. I believe I ended up emptying it twice. First one was a full tank. Second one was like not even a partial tank. Well, I think it was like not even quarter tank full. Let's see if we can turn this on and get this out of the mud. Well, that's a good sign. It started. Alright. Good. That worked out better than I expected it to. There we go. Just changing up the steering here. Basically trying to get it into road mode so we can get it back. So, I'm not really trying to do much as far as building it, getting a farm built right now, with the knowledge that I am going to have to start a new save game. So my plan is to take... Oh, and I just realized that we have more rain in the forecast. Lovely! My idea is for when that map gets released, as far as the update, taking everything that I have at the time as far as what I own, and basically writing down what I have, you know, getting a good idea as far as what everything looks like, and basically making it into starting the new save game with everything that I would have. I really don't want to try to build a brand new farm and letting that person go without us having to stop on the tracks. Apparently the train engineers don't know how to blow their horns. But I want to kind of try to create a seamless transition for when that happens, as I try to do at any point that we need to deal with. Oh, I'm not gonna make that turn, am I? Nope. Anytime we deal with map updates and things like that, sometimes it's a little bit easier than others. Other times, not so much. So this field that we just pulled this from, I believe, I know everything's been 100% completed. Get all the lights turned off. But let's pull up the map here. I have 2 contracts that I haven't outright. Well, they're done, but they're not completed. So Field 42 is the one that we just pulled out of. Yeah, this is Field 42 here. The other one is 49. That had this, I almost said sugar beets. The sugar cane. One of those forms of sugar. So this one we're going to get a total of 78,000. The sugar cane, 84,000. So that's going to be some nice income coming off of that. I'm not going to complete that out just yet, and you will see why here momentarily. Did it get dropped off? Yes, it did. We got ourselves a bicycle. It must be electric, because if I turn off electricity, it doesn't do anything. So we kind of got this more so to make it easier to go to and from certain areas. But even though it's a mountain bike, I don't know how much off-roading I'm going to do with this, just because it's mainly for transport, not for off-roading. My plan is to get an actual motorbike for off-roading if I really want to do that. Not to say I may occasionally take this off-roading, just to have a little bit of fun. But yeah, so not gonna lie, I have been cheating in a little bit of money here and there, but what I've been doing is I've been doing it to, for instance, leasing out that Colossus that we just had, getting that leased out. But once I get enough money, I go back in and I essentially pay it off, if you get what I'm saying. Instead of adding money, I remove the money. Yeah. So that's how I've been treating that. It's a little bit roundabout way to get around the loan system in the game, but at the same time, it is trying to keep me a little bit more honest. Nobody coming, and that's a rail. Ow, my shin. So we are definitely going to have to take this off-road to get back to where we need to go. Hopefully this can make... Well, I'll just have to dodge the big mud piles. I don't know how well this thing's going to do in those. But, so yesterday, we were having issues with the sugarcane harvesters. The first one, it just stopped working for us. And when they brought the new one out, they just kind of left the old one. I don't know why. They trailered out the new one for us. Ow, bush, ow. I need to get that mower back here, I think. They trailered out the new one for us. That one had an issue where I don't know if something wasn't set up right or what, but the speed, we couldn't get it up above 3 miles an hour. Oh, mud pit. There we go. Whew. We could not get it above 3 miles an hour, regardless of what we tried to do. So they reluctantly gave us like their top of the line model that they had to lease out. Ooh, I see. Ooh, I hope that's not a broken axle. That's gonna get very pricey. Alright, so yeah, let me turn the power off on that. And chuck it in the back of the pickup. And tie it down. There we go. So this guy here is what we finished out our harvest with. And yes, these are actually 3 different mods, to be completely honest, for what I have. One of them, I believe, is the base game. Here. So actually, I stand corrected. The one is the one that we got when we leased the equipment for the harvest, which doesn't show in here. This is the second one that we got. For some reason, it would not go above 3 miles an hour when you're harvesting. As you can see here, Extreme Case IH Pack. I believe this is one I found off one of the Mod Hub, or not Mod Hub, one of the random farm sim websites that I get some of my mods from. But this one here is actually a beast. So, as we do a save. So this one here, the reason why I like this guy is it does actually harvest at 6 miles an hour, but it has, if I can find it here, it is this guy right here. You have all these different options, but the one I like the most is the trailer hitch down here. Right here. And obviously you need to get it to where the auger will actually move, But what I ended up doing, to be completely honest with you guys, is I paired it up with this guy, which has... This is actually packed full. I had this set up to be the unrealistic, I almost said unreasonable, size for filling. But this fits, or this currently has 828,200 liters of sugarcane. And not to mention, it has fuel, 12,000 liters of diesel fuel in here. With that trailer hitch, that's able to dump straight into here, no issues. You don't have to try to hire a worker to follow along in hopes that it's going to get it. It works just perfectly. And yes, this is by 82 Studios, who does amazing mods, in my opinion. But if you don't like that, if that's not quite enough for you, if I can find it, this one, I currently have it configured, as you can see here, to have 1,000,000 liters. I have it set up kind of like this in a dump tipper trailer type of configuration with 1,000,000 liters. I didn't try it with this on the back of that, but it might be a little bit more realistic considering the size of that trailer versus, you know, this little lawn care trailer. But just kind of throwing that out there for you guys, just in case you're not a fan of sugarcane harvest like I'm not. I hate doing it. And I just picked it up just kind of off the whim. Had I realized that it was such a big field, I probably would not have done it. But with all that being said, this is actually all extra for us. To be completely honest, we've completed that harvest. We've delivered everything we needed to for it. And this is a full trailer just for us. So that 83,000 that we are currently sitting on, which does not include the harvest from this field, or, you know, the actual money we're getting from harvesting this field. We're getting the money from this as well. So what I'm going to do is all three of these, we're going to get returned to the shop. They're just going to have to send out their trailers and come out and get these themselves. I'm not getting them back to there. Not when they send me 2 junk ones. I just hope I can get this out of here. Well, it's good that starts. Ooh. Gotta break the crust. It's drying up on me. Doesn't help that we have this heavy trailer on the back end of us. Oh. Got it. There we go. Got it. Oh. Good thing I got that sturdy bumper on the front. Wow. So this is, I mentioned 82 Studios. This is his truck as well. I need to send him a screenshot of this because the dirt texture on the hood just is no bueno. Needs cleaned up or something. I don't edit these mods per se. I think I've edited maybe one mod with everything I have, but even then, it didn't work well for me, so I just kind of deleted it. So there's that. But yeah, you can see on the hood the very clean areas. So I think I may try to take a screenshot and send it to him on Facebook, kind of let him know that, hey, just FYI. But I'll probably tag him in this video as well, just so if he sees it that way, it might work. But yeah, so having to deal with 3 different harvesters there. Getting a phone call last night that my pickup truck was stuck in the mud, and then getting another one that the Colossus harvester was stuck. I was not very happy, especially when I'm looking outside, looking at the radar. Last night, watching the rain move in, and then this morning hearing about the incoming rain. It's a struggle bus today, not gonna lie. But considering the income that we're looking at gaining, we'll be getting all of our leased equipment sent back. Clear names of all of that. Let's see here. I'm gonna just drive back to our little homestead, because I really can't call it a farm. It's just a homestead where we have a bunch of equipment building up on us. Oh, fence. So that's the trailer I'm referring to that has 1 million liters that my International is attached to. Oh, and we did kind of purchase a new tractor from the used store. Aside from maybe, I think, like this trailer and the bike, I think everything else I found used. Yeah, I think I got that trailer brand new. But yeah, this has 1 million capacity, 1 million liter capacity right now. And I even at one point had that small little lizard trailer on the back of this. I did at one point have the lizard trailer set up as gooseneck. I may have take it back to that. I just like the look of it a little bit better. But at the same time, I may be getting a dump truck here before too long. But we'll see. Things are looking up alright. Let's go ahead, get this field collected on finally. If it'll let me. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, something's not right. I'm gonna have to see if I can get that fixed, otherwise it's gonna stay on there. Well, at least it hasn't frozen up my game yet. Knock on wood. So I do have it set up to give us 10% more in rewards, and lease cost is 10% less. We can do any amount of contracts. And those are the percentages, right around 90%, 91% between harvesting and baling. Don't have any lazy farmers. Not really concerned about a higher difficulty. But we do have it set up to where the more work we do for our farmers, the more they're willing to work with us on price when it comes to eventually purchasing. So there's that. Let me take a look here. See how we're looking for sugarcane. Where is the best place? Ooh, agro grain. Are you where I think you are? Looking at the mini map down here. Yeah. Actually, I think it's where we sold the where we had to take the sugarcane. No, that was where we had to take the potatoes. Okay. Yeah, that John Deere there is definitely a used tractor, by the way. Not sure if I made that clear or not, but that is definitely a used tractor. Used tractor. Tractor. I'm at the point of recording this, I'm just like very tired. I've been up since like 4 a.m. on like 3 hours of sleep today, and it's pushing 10:30 p.m. Yeah, I'm definitely dragging right now. And I can't wait till this crazy stretch is over at my place of employment with having very little help and being short-handed, I'll put it that way. Alright, and wow, we didn't slide. I have expected us to slide. And no, not the electric slide. So since it seems like we have good timing on this, maybe? Oh, that's right. The only issue with this tractor or trailer is you gotta unfold it like this before you can actually empty it, which I don't remember that being the case at one point. Maybe I'm just missing something, I don't know. Ooh, we are raking in the dough now. We'll definitely be able to pay off our loan. I think between now and I'm really hoping that the update to this map comes soon. But I'm just going to continue working on contracts and continue earning as much money as possible so that when the time comes for us to actually start purchasing land, we can do that and do it without issue. So all my side loans and anything else that I had taken out, I know for certain are paid off. Partly because I know I wrote down anytime I took out, you know, personal loans is what I'll call them. So while we're parked here, let's get this guy paid off. So this was a $100,000 loan. We still have 239 months. We've only paid 1 month on it. But, so we have $99,702 remaining. Let's just go ahead and repay that. Yeah. So now we have 0 loans. I need to come over here. We're going to return this equipment. And I do have a mod that would allow me to purchase these pieces of equipment that I lease on a... basically depending on how long I've leased them. So the more I lease them, the less money I would have to pay. I haven't gotten to that point of needing to do that yet. I may do that with a harvester soon, because the way I see it is that it would allow me to basically make some monthly payments, but still have a functioning harvester. But man, even dirty as hell, this is a beautiful old truck. The only reason the bite is sitting like that is because of the fifth wheel back there. So we're gonna go ahead and call the episode there, guys. So as always, if you happen to like what you see, or if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just select few here and there. If you're already subscribed, guys, I thank you, and I greatly, missed that, greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, maybe I'll make you go work on a chain gang. I'm gonna see if I can get this stuck under the bridge, like I did almost did my tractor. Whew, mud, whee! Aw, maybe if I stopped, I probably would have. Anyway, guys, with all that being said, we'll catch you in the next episode. Take care. Peace.